What up, guys? Welcome back to another video by your boy, Cine Cristiano. Today we're going to be reacting to another CJ DaChamp video. It's his video on Escanor from Light Up Sketchers to Black Forces. And man, has there not been a title that fits this man more than this. Because god damn it, bro, is Escanor the king among kings, bro. The Chads of Chads, the Lords of Lords, whatever the hell you want to say. He's the GOAT, okay? The GOAT. So yeah, remember guys, before we start, to hit the like button down below. It helps me out a ton, to get my reach out there, as well as subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers currently. It'll be greatly appreciated if you guys help me reach that goal. We're currently at 53, so yeah, thank you guys so much. And yeah, uh, let's jump right in.
So we
All
gotta
right,
be
guys,
thinking, okay,
we're
this
started.
man gotta be dead, right? Right? This man is still standing here, and he only.
I guess he had to cut some parts off from the beginning because of copyright or something. I know how that feels, man. Jesus.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for another installment of the most disrespectful moments in anime history. But today, we have something special. Because you see,
Okay.
this is not just a disrespectful video. Nah, we are also returning to the round table of Black Air Force activity. Because a new challenger is on the horizon to be judged and to take his seat at this round table of menaces. But ladies and gentlemen,
If I'm
please
looking this
rise,
way, it's
as
because
it is
the
time to
monitor
praise
is on
the
this
sun,
side.
because Escanor has finally arrived to take his seat. Like, this man's arrogance is just straight up unmatched. Dude will literally
Praise the sun, guys. Praise the sun and our Lord and Savior Escanor. I'm sorry.
go
Cringe.
0 to 100 in a second.
Look at
This
that.
man is so prideful, so arrogant, just straight up disrespectful. I just had to give him his own episode. So y'all
The
already know
Lion
we
Sin
got
of
the
Pride.
evidence on deck. But before we dive into the evidence, we have to give a shout out to our sponsor that is sponsoring this trial today, and that would be NordVPN. NordVPN is one of the easiest VPNs to ever use. With NordVPN, NordVPN.com.
All right, we're gonna jump right in.
You can get
The link will be in the description to the video. So if you guys, this video is old, so I don't know if it actually still qualifies as NordVPN link. But anyways, yeah, link will be in the description for you guys, so you guys can go check that out. All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you
Okay.
Exhibit A, bodying the 10 Commandments. So while Bonnie, Lane, and Jericho are on the run from Galen and Meliscula, they end up falling into a ravine and they're trying to find a place to hide. So they end up finding this cave and they see this door. So they walk in the door and they end up finding a tavern with
I remember this,
dude.
yeah.
So when you watch this for the first time,
He looks so unassuming.
You like, who is this skinny ass? And bro is scared. He's like, hold on, holy night, nah, G, hold on, I'm not trying to get arrested today. So then he starts talking to Bon, and Jericho's like, wait a minute, you know this skinny ass nigga? Hold on, cuz something is off. So he ends up hiding them in his pantry. So then Galen and Meliscula pull up, and bro is bricks right now. So they end up getting wasted in his tavern, and they like, ooh, yes, we like you, cuz. Shoot, when we wipe out humanity, we gonna keep you alive. But then they like, all right, bro, give it up. We know them niggas hiding in that pantry. But then Galen's like, you know what? Let's play a game. If you win, I'll let them niggas slide. All you have to do is literally have a turn-based battle with me. Bro literally wants to have an actual Pokemon battle with this man. And if you run away, you turn into stone. So dude just straight up slaps him and he is out cold. And Galen's like, damn, I thought I only tapped a little on the shoulder. Sorry ass.
Damn.
So then it turns morning and the sun
That
is
won't
out,
last
and
that
homie
long.
is still laid out. So then Galen is looking at this wall and he sees this ginormous axe. So he ends up trying to pick it up, but he can't even lift it. So I was like, damn, this heavy ass axe. What the fuck is this, Mjolnir or some shit? But then bro snatches it right out of his hand. I was like, nigga, get your filthy ass hands off of my damn axe. No, I feel sorry for y'all niggas because y'all came all the way here just to die a painful death. So they like, hold on, wait a minute. No way you could be human. But he like, nah, I'm a
I am human.
But the thing is, I stand above demons. I stand above gods. I stand above everybody. I will literally step on your ass. So then we...
That was one of the most goated lines in the series, bro. When I heard that, I was like, oh, this man's gonna be fucking sick. This man's gonna be a goddamn problem, and man was he, bro. Like coming up in a second, you're gonna see why this man was a goddamn problem, dude. Jesus Christ.
Finally see, this is Escanor, the sin of pride, and my God, this man is prideful, alright? Bro looks like he put on at least about 500 pounds just worth of pure raw muscle, and his whole personality just took like a whole 180 turn. Dog's like I had to take off the light up sketches and throw on the black one, so what's good? So Gallon's like, oh, you bold, you the most arrogant bastard I've ever met. So Gallon starts.
He is the lion sin of pride.
Yes, get out of my face.
I remember that shit. He just spits him in half, bro.
Him in half with no warning at all. So Gallon reattaches himself and he's like, ooh, yes, I like this, my boy. So then Escanor basically says, yeah, I basically kind of held back on you because there's no point in one-shotting you because that's no fun. So Dog gets pissed off because he's basically just.
Of course he would say that.
So then he charges up to full power and he's like, all right, then, you want to talk that hot shit? So be it. So bro just whacks him at full power like, my God, bro, the mountains have split. So we got to be thinking, okay, this man got to be dead, right? Right? This man is still standing here and he only scratched him.
Oh my
God. Bro, that has got to be the most humiliating way to ever
die, it was. That was a weird cut. So basically what happens is that yes, he does swing at Escanor. It does end up chipping like barely hitting his skin, like as he said. So then Escanor's like, it's my turn. And he lifts up his axe and gets ready to give his attack. And our boy Gallon here was so much of a fucking pussy. He's like, nah, dude, I know I'm gonna fucking die. I ain't gonna take that hit again. Because the first hit he took scarred him so fucking much that he's like, yeah, no, he's actually gonna kill me in the second hit. He might have did the first hit out of like, you know, kindness. The second hit, I'm fucking dead. So he ran because of his commandment's power, as he's gonna explain. He turns to stone.
Ended up dying playing your own game with your own dumb ass stipulations that you made with him. And Escanor talking heavy right now. He like, shit, I don't blame him. I mean, it was against me. So then he's looking at O'Girl and he's like, listen,
arrogance,
bro.
Well, I'm not gonna call it arrogance. Pride.
Or you could die. Just pick. But then she ends up activating her DSLs and she's like,
hold up. No, this is one of the coldest lines in the whole series. Hold up.
You can escape.
Death.
You could die.
And Escanor says one of the most craziest statements to it that I've ever seen said in an anime. You should decide while I'm still a feminist. This man says, "Hey, bitch, I'm gonna kill you because right now I'm letting you live because like as he said, I'm a feminist, but you're starting to get on my fucking nerves. So, what is it? Do you want to live or do you want to fucking die? Because I pick and choose, lady, pick and choose while I'm still a feminist, while I still feel like I respect women's rights." Oh, that's crazy. That's the craziest fucking thing that's ever been said in an anime. By the way, Escanor does not hate ladies. He loves ladies. And he is a feminist. Despite what happens here.
She ends up activating her DSLs and she's like,
give me your soul. Oh.
So she just straight up snatches this man's soul and straight up.
Nope.
But this man's soul is so hot, it literally starts frying her inside.
She got cooked.
Like she just ate a whole bag of Talkies and ghost pepper chips. So this man just straight up deep fried her and turned her into a piece of charcoal. And she is done. GG's, bitch. So then he starts talking to
what a way to go out, though.
Listen, my boy, it's almost noon, so you stay your ass here, and that's an order. Bro, man ain't even a captain, and he giving orders. Hey,
I mean, Bond knows he's stronger than him, so Bond's not gonna question him.
After this, Escanor decided to just take a little side quest. So we ended up fighting Gother and just straight up slapped him for playing with his memories.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
One shot of Garcinia and Droll. Then look at him, he like, next time you play with my memories like that, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. So later on, the 10 Commandments launch a full attack on the
basically.
And everybody is paralyzed because of Esteros' commandment, which is basically anybody that stands before him literally like cannot move. They can't attack him or anything. But then Escanor's big ass is walking right up towards this nigga. Bro's like, hold on, why are you moving right now?
Because he's prideful, bro.
Why should I bear any hatred towards somebody weaker than myself? All I feel is pity. So dog gets right up in his face and he's like, yeah.
He feels no hatred. He's like, I don't even hate you, dog. I know you're weaker than me.
Then this man says, please don't harbor any hatred towards me. If you would be stricken by the own effects of your commandment, then it wouldn't be any fun
like
for
the
me.
Elder Scrolls music in the
This man
background is
basically
sick.
said,
I'm not gonna
hey,
lie.
yo, you better watch your own powers, bro, because that might end up backfiring on you from being face to face with me. Yo, this man is a demon. So then Esterosa just
Bro, he was talking dirt. He was talking heavy that whole fight, not dirty, heavy. It was insane, dude. It made you think, dude. It made you think, bro. Escanor, there's no one that can stop this man because, god damn it, you know, as a character is strong when he can talk that way to any given antagonist, and they don't get away with it.
socks him. And Escanor's like, oh, so it's like that then. And then just pile drives him all the way down. And then he kicks him all the way up like a damn elevator and just straight up comboed his ass. And we like, damn, he getting his ass beat right now. But dude ends up throwing a punch and he blocks it. But the punch was so strong, it drops him. Dog's like, oh, what's wrong? Did a coin fall on the ground or some shit? Don't tell me that little weak-ass punch I just threw just knocked the wind out you. So then they end up swinging again, but he ends up using a full counter on him. So while Esteros is explaining his ability, Escanor's just patting his scratch like, wow, no wonder I actually felt pain from that. It was my own strength. So he charges up his son and he's like, I guess I gotta get serious myself now. So he just straight up blasts his...
He does.
He literally launched him all the way to the lake.
And then he does the sickest thing ever.
The sun looking down at him like,
Jesus
you really
Christ.
that shit, didn't you?
Forgive me, but
Bum-ass nigga.
look at this,
He
dude.
just straight up slams this sun in his face and
shit.
drills this all the way to the bottom of the lake. And Dog said, no, I'm not even done yet. So then he blows it up and it just straight up evaporates it entirely. And he is walking towards him without a care in the world right now.
Aura.
Look at him, he technically just deep fried him in the lake.
Aura.
Get to scrap him again, but Esterosa ends up using a full counter and looks like he just blasted his entire face off. So Esterosa
Shit didn't
thinks
work.
He's already won. He's like, yeah,
It did
I'm
not.
smoking your pack tonight, cuh. All that muscle for nothing. You sorry as hell. But oh boy.
Sorry. Furthest from it.
Would you look at the time?
Who decided that?
So while he's standing there, his chest gets split open. And bro starts talking. He's like, wow, you really thought you ate, didn't you? Who decided that?
That.
You thought this was over? Who
decided that?
Dumbass nigga. I decide when this is over. The dog's like, do
Cool,
yourself
son.
and out of my face. So he just
Dude, if
sends
you-
him flying. Bro is gone. And then Zeldris comes in and tries to stop it, but that's just dumb. So they both gone. Adios.
Yep.
Dude just really fried them off the map. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B.
I mean, the man can control the sun, right?
Ladies
That's
and
insane.
I present to you Exhibit B. Exhibit B consists of running Meliodas' pockets
Mm-hmm.
and embarrassing a god. So as we can see right now,
He did do
Meliodas
that.
has lost his
But
damn
the
mind.
quality of
Escanor
animation
like,
was shit during
"It's like I
this
gotta
season.
Clean up the little boy's mess.
And
so he
for
tells
other
Merlin
seasons.
to trap them both in this cube.
It was a
So while
shame.
Meliodas is in his assault form, bro is talking mad heavy right now.
Mhm.
Bro's like, shut your fat ass up, you lowly human. So Escanor's looking at him like, so
There's
you
the
wanna
demon
fight,
talking.
boy. So Escanor's like, yeah, I'm in a good mood right now because I can finally prove while I'm better than you. Look at your drip, whack. Look at your animation quality, whack. So they start swinging. So Meliodas,
That quality was so bad. Look at this, bro.
Meliodas ends up stabbing Escanor, and bro ends up falling back. So everybody's like, ain't no way this boy just lost. But Merlin's like, nah, G.
If it isn't still frames,
Just a
dude,
few more
it wasn't
minutes.
good.
So
Like the
Escanor gets
fighting,
up, he's like,
fighting
wow,
animation
that
was
actually
dog,
kinda
dude.
stunk. You pretty strong, my boy, but obviously second to me. Oh my God, bro, this man is getting bigger, bro. He has no neck.
Yeah, he becomes
Meliodas is
beefier,
punching him
bro.
in the chest.
The
He
higher
puts
the
his
sun
nasty
is.
ass, low budget stank ass feet on his face. Like, come on, bruh. So they continue to scrap. So Meliodas swings, but his sword ends up getting stopped by this man's muscles. I was like, get this weak ass butter knife off me. So then he starts swinging, but Meliodas ends up using this man as a human pinball. So Meliodas thinks it's over, but ho ho ho.
He gets
Look
even
at the
stronger.
time. And oh my God, this nigga looks
Becomes
like
a goddamn
fusion
demon.
between Abomination and the Hulk. So then Meliodas attacks him and slices him about 1,000 times. But then bro turns around and looks at him like, wow, That tickles. So
Halo music,
his
great touch.
cuts the literal air and it one-shots him. Nigga hit
God,
him with
that's
a
so bad.
divine chop. So then he's looking down at him like, how does it feel? How does it feel to get looked down on by a human? You ass nigga. Even though this animation quality is ass, it still didn't stop me from whipping your ass. Oh my god, bro. He just bodied this man, beat him so bad he made him look like a Roblox custom created character.
Dude, look at that, bro. Dude, this was a sin, man. Oh, dude, this show had so much potential, man. Like, regardless of whether you like some of the characters and their quirks. I'm looking at you, Meliodas. Um, damn, bro. Like, they took the best parts of what would have been in the manga, which were all the fight scenes and shit, and they couldn't even do that correctly, bro. Essentially, guys, Seven Deadly Sins was like the One Punch Man of like the past. Everybody was excited because, oh, we're gonna get the next season. They're gonna introduce more Escanor fights, and we're gonna get to see the Escanor versus Meliodas fight. And as you guys saw, it was choppy, dude. I remember watching like the third season after season 2, the third season when it first came out, and dude, it was so fucking unwatchable, man. I fucking couldn't. As soon as I saw episode 1 and I saw how, like horrible the animation was, I was just like, dude, no, I can't, man. I can't put myself through this. I really can't. It was the same thing when I watched the One Punch Man season 3. Like I watched like the first 3 episodes, and I didn't like. I was gonna watch all of it to review it for my shorts on my channel, because I do like mini reviews of the animes that I watch during each season. I couldn't, man. I couldn't. Like I think I did put it in my best and worst of I think fall 2026 video. It is in that, and it got number 1 in the top 5 worst. It was the worst anime that came out that season. It's a goddamn sin. And the same studio, JC Staff, got season 3 part 2. I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna be any better, even if it's coming out in 2027. If if JC Staff is not given the money, right, that's needed, like the funding, and not given the time, and for the love of God, Bandai, stop trying to censor it. The anime, it's One Punch Man. It's not a kid anime. You guys bought a property that's like a seinen more than a shonen. So like, stop trying to censor the blood. It's dumb. God damn it! There's blood in Naruto, right? Did we censor that, Bandai? No. So stop it. Okay, I'm done with this rant. This rant's gonna make this video way too long.
Character. So later on, Escanor's walking down this alleyway with Hog, and I ain't gonna lie, man's is acting hella down bad right now. Man's is like, oh,
who wouldn't, bro? It's Merlin.
Let me get in them cheeks. Just one sniff of the coochie.
It's Merlin, dog. What?
So while this is happening,
have you seen her? Jesus, I would be the same.
My God, what is this presence? Is this a drink hitting? And then he flies outside. He's like, hey, yo, big and fat ass. What y'all doing out here, man?
She's talking heavy to him.
My Princess Margaret has been taken over by a so then he jumps up and
Why
he's
is it
like, pardon me, but it disgusts me to be looked down on by someone smaller. So allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Escanor. Pleasure to meet you, bitch. Yo, the audacity on this man. Dude really had to take the high ground to assert his dominance over a god. So Ludocio starts attacking him. This man is just straight up slapping his sword away, bruh. Dog is looking at him like, bitch, can I help you? So he starts swinging again, and dude is weaving all his jaw, dog. I was like, can you please calm down with his temper tantrum you were throwing,
If you're
man?
too naughty.
So he grabs him, but he escapes, and he ends up chopping up his whole shirt. So then Ludocio basically says, all right, listen, my boy, you got my brother's power, so I'm gonna need you to run your pockets. But then Escanor points
Escanor
out,
was
like,
born with her brother's power.
I ain't really
Sunshine was given to him.
Matter of fact, run your fucking pockets, bitch. So bro just straight up evaporates his sword. He's like, you should be grateful I don't slap the out of your dumbass for running up on me like that. The king of arrogance strikes again. So,
Perfect name for him, but
B, and it is
now he's the
time
king
for
of
our
pride.
final exhibit.
Not arrogance, pride.
Exhibit C.
Because his pride is justified. He is that
All
strong.
right, ladies and
Everything he
gentlemen,
says
we
is
have
true.
finally reached our
So it
final
can't be
exhibit,
arrogance
Exhibit
if
C.
it can be backed up.
Exhibit C consists of poking Zeldris and jumping the Demon King. So as we can see, Ludocio, Merlin, and Escanor are squaring up with Zeldris, Cusack, and Chandler right now.
Oh, there's our
Look how he
goddess,
is
Merlin.
looking down at this man, bruh. Looking down at him like he's
Look
about
at the
to
way she's
discipline his
standing, bro.
child or
Jesus,
something.
Merlin.
So while they're fighting, Zeldris uses this move, and it's like a literal vacuum. So while everybody's getting pulled in, look how this man anchors himself down. Oh my God, yo, this
He
man is
beats
just
up
a
his
straight
goddamn
Bruh, I'm not moving
thighs,
an
bro.
inch. So Ludocio ends up getting stuck on Escanor's back. And look at him, he's like, wow, you need a piggyback ride or some shit? So Ludocio's asking for help, but Escanor's like, nah, G, I'm
like,
good.
"No, I don't want
Matter
to."
of fact, what gives you the authority to give me orders? So Ludocio's like, who the hell do you think you talking to? Nigga, I'm a god. And bruh's like, okay, congratulations. You want a cookie or something?
So
Sorry,
what?
but I don't obey weak niggas. But then Merlin's like, bruh, just help the bitch. So then he grabs her like a toy and he's like, all right, then you better have a good plan or else I'm gonna let your ass go right here, right now. But then they end up getting slammed into a wall again. So then Escanor's like, all right, yo,
Escanor
I'm sick of
is the
this.
biggest
I'm
Chad
about
the
to
Jet. He's
discipline
walking
this
through
boy.
it.
So this man
Hit him.
gets up and he is straight up walking through the vacuum. And Maz is talking heavy right now. He's saying first Meliodas.
Dude, if I saw him walking like this towards me, I'd run. Also, yeah, it's true. He beat all three brothers: Esterosa, Meliodas, and now Zangris.
Then Esterosa,
All of them were
and
beaten
now
by
yo
him.
Yes, my, looks like I gotta body the whole family now. But then Zeldris
Including their
he's
dad.
saying, nah,
Let's not
I
forget
ain't like
him.
them. I'm built different. Then Escanor just laughs at him and he's like, shut up, boy. So he slams his axe into him, but his axe ends up cracking.
Oh, not
He's like,
Rita,
you know what,
bro.
bruh, I don't even need the axe, so he just straight up chucks the axe. And Zeldris is like, you've laid down your weapon. You must have accepted death, haven't you? But Escanor is like, nah, nigga.
That Halo,
I'm gonna get
the
half of your
Halo
ass. So he
OST,
gives
bro,
him
is
the
cooking.
divine shot. And oh my God, look at Zeldris where he's like, oh my God, he's only using a hand. So Zeldris steps back, but Escanor's like, nah, bring that ass here, boy. So he hits
Divine
this
poke.
with the divine poke. And straight up pokes him.
I knew he was gonna say that. Because that's what it was. It was a
Find a
poke.
planet.
That right there might be one of the most disrespectful things in just history. Imagine fighting somebody and they beat you by poking you to death. Nah, bro, I would never show my face again. So after this, Escanor actually ended up losing his power of sunshine. And the Demon King is attacking, and this little thing is licking this man up right now. Like, Jesus Christ.
He no longer
And
has
Mael
sunshine.
comes down and saves him. So then Escanor's saying, all right, listen, bro, I need sunshine back. But Mael's like, you know you will die if you get this power back, right? But bro's like, if I get to run the hands with the Demon King before I die, then so be it. So while they're fighting,
Yeah, he was giving
even
Grace
this
the
man
grace
comes
of
out
sunshine
nowhere
again.
and stops his sword with his hand, looking at him like, my, hello, bootleg Sephiroth, how are you? You see, today's not your lucky day because,
Yeah.
look at the time.
Yes.
And this man is talking heavy. Man's like, you whack ass demon. I can't wait to beat the
King
brakes
God,
off of your
Demon
ass."
King.
So then he tells everybody to stay out of this. This is my fight and my fight only. So they both just start swinging. My God. Straight
Two
up
two
sock'em.
beefy men
Just
swinging hands,
smashes
bro,
his
throwing
head
it.
into the ground. He's saying, you are nothing compared to me, you weak ass nigga. Your punch is soft as hell. So they keep on scrapping, and then he turns into like this ginormous flaming Super Saiyan nigga like Infernape.
He's
So
going
they get back
past
to the
his
field, and
limit.
This man is just eating all of his punches to the face. Then he just started walking him down and just laying all the hands on him. Just absolutely comboing the out of his ass. So, I mean, we got a little bit of his backstory. And yeah, this man was a menace. Straight up slapped Meliodas and Vaughn, and then he ran out and just literally beat up an entire mountain. So we get back to the fight, and Meliodas is getting mad on him. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
bro,
couldn't
you really
control
ain't gonna
himself.
let us jumping with you? Come on, dog. At least let us get a few licks in. So he just said, all right, then. So they just jumped him. And yeah, that was basically raps after that. And then, yeah, you know, after this...
Escanor had to
The
go.
worst part of this show happened, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. One of the only reasons I even watched this show was because of this man, dog. Said,
Yeah,
sorry, y'all. I
same.
gotta ascend to the round table. Hey, I mean, at least he got the smooch at the end, though. Yeah,
You deserve
RIP
that
to
shit.
To do it, man.
You deserved that shit.
Yeah, after all that,
You deserved
bro,
it.
just
You
come in,
earned that
take your
shit.
seat, just sit your ass down. Just the plain up
Yeah.
arrogance and just the absolute 0 to 100 switches. Nah, bro. There should be no question. So yeah,
He belongs
that's
in that round
basically it.
table, guys.
Make sure y'all go sub to the second channel. We're actually starting Elden Ring this week. Also follow your boy on IG and Twitter, and I'm out of here.
So yeah, that was the the video of Escanor from Night Up Sketchers to Black Forces. Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of this video. Uh, I'm so glad I watched that anime. So for those wondering, how does he know everything that's gonna happen? Because I did watch the anime when it was airing, and so I had a feeling which ones he was gonna choose. So yeah, good video. This video is quite old, so I did go back to react to one of the older ones that he uploaded, but nonetheless, another banger by CJ DaChamp. He is now on my channel at least. I think around 12-0. God damn. He's 12-0 in terms of bangers for bangers. He's like Seamus out here. Banger after banger after banger after banger. So, yeah, that's going to finish this video. Remember, guys, his channel link will be down below, as always, where you guys can go and subscribe to him. For those that have not subscribed to him, but considering we're probably in the same space, most of you that watch me have probably already watched this video or have subscribed to him, so that's fine. If you haven't, it's there, as well as the link to this video. So if you guys want to watch this video yourselves and want to go like it, or if you want to share it with one of your friends or something, the link is down there too, because this is his video. We're reacting to it, so we might as well be, respectful of that and share it and, support creators. So, yep, that's going to do it for this video, guys. And have a good afternoon, evening, or day, depending on where you're at. I don't know. And adios.